Happy New Year, lovelies! As a massive fan of immersive life sims, there are some amazing gems releasing in 2026 that I am so desperate to play. Games that have real depth, character interactions, making your very own choices, and not to forget romance, some of which you may actually not have heard about yet. So if you are also feeling this insatiable itch to live a second virtual life, then these titles on my list are ones that I would definitely recommend keeping an eye out for. I hope you enjoy them all. Everybody is talking about it, and I am not unaffected by the hype. Witchbrook is a magical life sim where we can attend a magical academy, and it seems to be getting better and better. We can fully customize our little witchy avatar to be able to fully immerse ourselves in a world that looks to be rich in lore and detail. I want to finally pick which magical classes I want to take and where I want to hang out in my free time. I already love this carefully crafted pixel architecture, and of course, romancing the NPCs will be one big highlight as well. This game has been delayed quite a few times, so let's hope that this gives them the necessary time to make it the best it can be when it hopefully launches this year. This is such a unique setting that has rarely been done for a slice of life sim. Nivalis will be set in a cyberpunk city that may look a bit more dark and edgy, but it will let us fully simulate a cozy life as we imagine it. I am most intrigued by our ability to run a business in the city, to interact and bond with people, to romance them, and really just vibe and enjoy the nightlife. We can even own a restaurant or a club, and there is just something about the neon lights that feels oddly comforting for me, even when this game clearly has some shady, darker things going on. And I think it will be very refreshing to see a completely different take on the genre. This is the long-awaited sequel to such a beloved life sim series. In my time at Evershine, we will be building a whole settlement from scratch, with new and returning characters who all look super charming and a world full of lore. One big promise the devs have made is that socializing and bonding with the NPCs will feel even more complex than before, in addition to lots of customization. This game might offer the type of full immersion many players are craving, and it will hopefully make us feel part of its world and like we have truly built up a community from the ground up. The DIY building and multiplayer on top of that looks really fun, and I think there is so much flexibility here that will further increase our freedom of expression. What if you could live another life exactly the way you wanted to? Our Life Now and Forever will be the sequel to one of my favorite romance sims, and it will be completely free. Like in its prequel, we go through many life stages: childhood, our teen years, and young adulthood step by step, and shape long-lasting bonds with our neighbors. Our avatar is nearly fully customizable, and we will go through a journey full of self-discovery with both joyful but also tearful moments. What I find so special about this series is that our choices can drastically change the dialogues and the other characters' development, which makes you feel even more like you're in a living, breathing world that changes dynamically as much as you do. When a murder mystery meets a farming sim, you get grave seasons. Not only do I love that we can play as a somewhat shady main character, but it also features a story about finding the serial killer that changes every playthrough. And no matter what happens, the town and its people also react to each development differently. And I think it will be so interesting to go out investigating in this supernatural setting to hopefully find the killer before they find you. Combined with cozy elements such as farming and romance, I am sure this one is going to keep us on our toes. And I would be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued to accidentally romance the secret culprit. This one is so ridiculously goofy and fun. In Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, we get to manage an entire island and its inhabitants. The tiny little people we can customize are modeled after the iconic Mii avatars that we know from Nintendo. And what I love the most about this series is the RNG factor. All the characters just have their own quirky personalities and free will. They roam around the island and interact with each other. They pick fights, fall in love, or have silly dreams that don't make any sense. It is just so fun to watch. And they also have likes and dislikes. I really hope that we can also decorate the entire island, including our Mii's rooms. And I cannot wait to see the drama and the romance unfold. Moonlight Peaks feels so different from other games of its genre. We start our vegan vampire life as the child of Count Dracula. It is so cool that our day basically starts as the sun goes down, since we are creatures of the night. And we also meet other supernatural beings such as werewolves or mermaids. The sound design and the visuals felt already so polished and ASMR-like in the demo. It really had this Animal Crossing charm, but with a gothic pastel purple aesthetic. I am so looking forward to using my magic skills to water my crops or take care of my magical sheep. I think there is so much potential to this game and I cannot wait to see it. My list wouldn't be complete without hoping for another Story of Seasons. The series of my childhood had another entry announced a few years back. Neither the title nor the details for this game are known yet, though we do know that it is a multiplayer game at its heart. And the cover art suggests there may be returning characters from Animal Parade as well. When this game drops, we do not know, but we are also celebrating the 30th anniversary of Story of Seasons this year. So there is definitely hope we will be seeing some sort of announcement or surprise from them this year. Lastly, my favorite Soul Life RPG series also celebrates its 20th anniversary this year. The devs of Rune Factory have promised us another big mainline entry for the future. And while we don't know which year this is going to be, we are all certainly very excited for it. Rune Factory 6 should be the next title, likely a polar opposite of Guardians of Azuma, at least in terms of the setting. So 6 will be set on the western continent, and the classic farming will also likely make a return, which will please anyone who wasn't happy with Azuma's spin-off take. But most importantly, I am so curious about the in-game timeline and when this game will be set in the Rune Factory universe. If you want to stay in the loop about what is happening with Story of Seasons, Rune Factory, or other cozy life sims, stay tuned and subscribe to our cozy community. I will try my best to keep you updated. For now, take care my lovelies and have a wonderful day. And also, thank you dear members for supporting the channel. Danny, MJ, Ty, Liana, Faye, Alex, Katie, and a Zelda Mario fan. Thank you so much for joining.